Hello everybody, WildTracker here, and welcome to our Let's Play series where we are heading towards Minecraft 1.9. Dum dum dum. Yes indeed, Minecraft 1.9, and I've been watching Twitter in anticipation, hoping that it's going to be soon, and it's getting closer. But it's not quite here yet, unfortunately. So yeah, Dinnerbone has announced that it's most likely, though not guaranteed, that we'll get a snapshot on the 29th, which is a Wednesday. He says we do snapshots on Wednesday, and that is the most likely time when it will come out, which coincidentally is the same time as the Windows 10 version of Minecraft, which is really bizarre. So I've made some tools up with my diamonds. We've got a little bit of XP, so let's start off with a little bit of crafting. Let's get that and see what we can make. Anything interesting? So we've got a sword. Get anything with that, and breaking, which might give us something else, but we're not quite sure. Because what have we got? Looting on there? Looting 1 at the moment, haven't we? So right. Put that in the right slot, that would help. I'm not going to enchant that. Stick it all in there. Again, unbreaking, fortune 1. So, do we go for another pick? Or go for the sword? Gonna go for the sword. Boom. Sharpness 3. Okay, I will take that. It's not got looting, but it's got sharpness 3 on it. So, if we get some kind of looting book, let's just see what we can get in a book. Prop 4. No, it'll be pretty good to get as a book, I guess. So we need to sort out XP, because now we're at 29 levels again. So we need to have a way of getting loads of XP, because we really need do lots of enchanting to get ourselves ready. Potions was the other thing we were doing, so let's just get some potion stuff. I've got a potion chest here now, so we're going to make a few different potions up, just because we can. We've got some nether wart there, we've got some more bottles there, we've already got some brewing in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is put this with blaze powder, and we're going to put this one with some magma cream. Okay, the other thing we're going to need is possibly redstone. I'm not sure if we're going to need some of that, but we ought to probably have a stack of this in our enchanting chest anyway. So let's have a look, see what we've got here. So this is a strength potion. So we've got an option of even making this, this is 3 minutes, so we could make it a strength 2 or strength for 8 minutes, and then the other option, this one again, it's fire resistance. So I think it's just, yeah, redstone is going to make it into an 8 minute, and I think, to be perfectly honest, for this one I think we're going to go 8 minutes, because yeah, I think strength 1 is usually fine, but we might make up a batch of strength 2 should we fight something really that we need the strength 4, which I don't think we do at the moment. So that's cool, and then hopefully this is going to give us the achievement. Boom, there we go, achievement, get local brewery. So that's pretty good. So we've got some strength potions there. We'll probably make a speed potion just in case there's anywhere we need to get out of really quickly, and we might make these splash potions just to be on the safe side. Yeah, so I'm going to make a few potions up. That's all really we've got at the moment that we can kind of make potions into. Fire resistant was the main one I wanted, because yeah, we're going to go and do some stuff in the nether again, so I might make a few more of those up, a couple more of those, so we want at least another 6 of those. Let me get these ready, and then I'll show you what we're going to do today. So here's what we're going to do. We are down in the nether. We've got no gas, so this is obviously going to be the start of our kind of nether hub, and this is the way we go down to the Nether Fortress. But what I'm going to do is try and work out a best path to it, because what we'll probably do is build some stairs going down in that direction that are then going to come out where we want them to come, because this is a little bit of a sort of funny path, and I'd rather make a nice path to it rather than like this. So what we are going to do though is sort out our XP problem, and we're going to do this with one of the blaze spawners. So we've got a couple of those here. I am going to farm that as well, but let's take some measurements. I'm going to take this, and then we don't have to worry about, if we look at that, we've got 8 minutes of fire resistance, so as long as one doesn't directly hit me, you know, in the face, so to speak, we're okay. So what I'm going to do is work out to the middle of this here, and I think we'll just make this our way back. So let's see, that's the middle there, so let's just see what the coordinates are for this. So we've got the coordinates there as -39, 66, so we're slightly lower than the hub because that's 71, so 112 rather than 39, so we are a few blocks over. But what I essentially want to do is build a tunnel in this direction until we get to the appropriate place, and then that will enable us to then have a nice easy quick path through that's going to bring us out not there, here. So that's okay, and we've got some quartz, that's good. Yeah, so we're basically going to go off in this direction, I should say, which is back to the hub, so, or back to our portal as it is at the moment. So that's what we're going to do. And then what we need to do is work out roughly where, and I've got a feeling it is going to be in that direction. Let's go and have a look at this blaze spawner, because there's a couple of them. And first of all, there is one which I'm going to break, which is here. So let's go and break this one, and it's gone. Okay, so that one's gone. There's nothing there, but there was one through here, and this is why, hey dude, this is why I think it's over in this direction. So let's bring our sword up, will probably help. You never know when the wither skellies are around. And there it is in front of us. Okay, so that's just an area there. So what I'm going to do is come up into here, and here we go already. So let's just kill a few of these guys, but they are going to continually spawn around me, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is, as you see, it doesn't harm me with the fire resistance, so that's okay, but I don't want to break this spawner up. What I do want to do though is basically put blocks around it and stop them from spawning. Now trouble is these can create spawning spaces still, so we have to be really careful, and I'm just going to ignore those guys for a minute. And this is why I want potions. This is why, see, they can cause damage when they actually get to you, but as long as they don't physically touch you, then there shouldn't be any issues. As long as we don't get anything coming up there, that's good. Let's put that out. Let's see if we can just shut this down safely. I'm just using these blocks because I know which ones I physically used. I'm going to put one of those blocks in the middle, so I know that's where the actual spawner is. All good so far. So we need, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Don't want to drop down there. 4. 1, 2, 3. No. And 4. So that is 4. So what you've got to do essentially is 1, 2, 3, and we know this is a right, getting too close again. But you couldn't do this without a fire potion, could you? This is just ridiculously stupid trying to deal with one of these spawners. But what we've got to do is, and I'm going to sort of build around it really, because at the moment we know we've got these walls here, which is great. Just get rid of those. Probably shouldn't have done that. So there's the middle again, 2, 3, and the outside wall really makes 4. So the outside wall is going to have to go at some point. I'm going to have to change that. Don't hit them with a torch, though, eh? Okay, and dun 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 dun. Oh, I can't see where I'm going now. Very precarious position. So we've got to go out to there at least. Yep. Okay, let's come down. See, he spawned underneath because he's on that lower level. Now I believe it's just 2 levels. I've been and had a look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That one I didn't want. Don't want to get withered away. So probably what I ought to do is put this up there. Then it's only too high and another one can't come in. Okay. Safety. Have I got any more of these blocks? No, but I can make some more, so that's good. I'm going to need a lot more stone. I can see that. So we need there, there, there. Same underneath. Go away. We'll get rid of those in a minute. So let's do... You can see where they're spawning. They're spawning in these gaps that I've left at the moment. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. So in theory, if we do those up... Right, so we've got a few guys there. So let's... can I build myself up here? Right, there's some guys down here and we need to block this off, so that's fine. So again, there and there. Now I don't think, and let's just block this. In fact, we can just remove those blocks. Let's see what's happening around on this side as well. That's very dangerous. Don't like that. Well, let's just block that off. Then I can't fall out. Yeah, one more there. So I think in theory, and we'll just close that off for now. They are going to be super annoying, but I think in theory no more can spawn here. So let's just get rid of these guys. Got some more withers over there, and this is going to be the problem with this bit is yeah, skellies and so on and so forth. Thank you for that. So he's gone. There's one there, but I don't think he spawned from this spawner as such. I think they're all spawning from there. So what I'm going to do is cover that up, give myself a little bit of peace and quiet, and if any want to come along there, they can. And at least they won't be able to see me in theory. So yeah, no more should actually spawn down in this area now. We've got it sealed above and we've got it sealed below, and it should be, I mean, if I start taking this away, we will get a bit of a problem in this wall needs to be taken out, so we'll have to do that bit by bit. But in theory we should be, yeah, pretty good to go in terms of spawning. The way it works is just like any other spawn. You've got the spawnable area, which is going to be 4 blocks in each direction. So to there is going to have to be blocks, and same to there. And as long as it's 2 levels, then nothing else can spawn. So as you can see on here, I'm stood on top of it. The spawner's only 1 down from there, but nothing spawns in this area. Because it's sealed off as a 9x9, and that's the first thing we need to do. So what I now need to do is work out what's below us and start going down, because in fact we can start chiseling this away in theory as well. And again, this is something I've tested a bit in a creative world where I had it just these 2. Now I know some people say that you should do the one below it as well, but I don't think that's a spawnable area. And in my creative world, when I was testing out this and coming up with an idea to make a bit of a ghetto style XP farm, I wasn't getting that issue. So we shall see. I think that the proof is in the pudding, as long as I've got my fire resist on, which I don't anymore. But not an issue if we get 1 spawning. So, but so far, you know, we've got these spawnable spaces. none are. So I think that is just by having that 9 by 9 by 2 area, which is, as you can see here, the level of the spawner and one above. You should be pretty good in terms of safety, and it allows us now to actually sort of gut this out and start working on making it into an actual ghetto style spawner, and we're going to do that fairly simple and fairly quickly. So what I've done is basically cleared out this entire area. So that's our spawner directly underneath this block here. There you see it. So that's still there, and all I've done is cleared out four blocks below it. So as you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got the floor area. I've left, or I've put this in really as this brick here at the moment, but it doesn't really matter, because what I'm actually going to do is the area we're going to stand on is going to be half slabbed. Okay, so that's one thing we're going to do, and we're doing this 2 blocks out from this center column. I'm going to leave this column in place, and we've run out of slabs, so we'll make a few more. And you can see I've just set up a little area here to give me some workspace. We'll make 2 lots more of those, and yeah, so this is going to make it sort of spawn proof, but we're going to also make it spawn proof above as well. Now this area here is going to be the area that the blaze will fall into, and we're going to make that, and I'm just trying to think now what we want to make that out of. Do we actually make it out of there? Would that look quite good against the actual quartz, because it kind of fitting? So we're going to make this high like this, and then what we'll end up doing, just to give you an idea, is, oh, by the way, this is where they're going to drop down through, so that's why I've left that. Again, it's 2 blocks out. The blaze are actually going to drop through, and this is obviously 9 by 9 room, so we're going to make the rest of this up quite literally. We are just literally going to wall this outer area off, so we're left with a 7 by 7 interior cube sort of thing. So I'm going to do all that off camera, because you don't really want to see that, and then we'll work on the top bit afterwards. But what's going to happen here is, against this bit here, we're going to have a block, and we're going to have a half slab. So what that means is, and we'll fill in half slabs on the ceiling here like this, so we're probably going to need to go get some more quartz. This is going to be filled in above. We're not really going to see it, but we will fill it in, because we don't want any gaps whatsoever. And then what it's going to leave us with, because obviously this is going to be the wall behind, and it's going to leave us with a half block killing area, which essentially should put no light on there whatsoever, because it's a half slab, and they shouldn't be able to see through. Again, because it's only a half block, they shouldn't be able to see us, the blaze. So what will eventually happen is they'll spawn up there, they'll drop down, and they'll land on this bit here, and then we'll be able to kill them. So that's the plan, and really I just need to get a load more supplies, because I haven't brought anywhere near enough. No, and I think we're going to have to probably go and get a load more, but I'm going to literally build up the rest of this area. I'll get some more quartz as well, because we've got plenty of quartz at the moment. Yeah, so I'm going to do the outer walls for everything, and then once I've done the outer walls, I can do this inner section, which will literally be like this. It would have this landing area all the way around, apart from here, but we'll show you that how it sort of turns out in a bit anyway. But that means we should have a fairly safe killing area. Oh no. Tell me I didn't hit him. No, I think he pushed himself in there, so whew, hopefully he's alright. I'm dreading hitting these guys at the moment, because they are just such a pain once you hit one, to try and get rid of that. So it's hopefully he'll be alright, but we'll go and get some more supplies anyway. I don't think we've got any more of that. No, so definitely not after me, is he? Don't think so. Maybe I'll get a strength potion to whack him with 1 kill, I don't know. But I'm certainly going to get these supplies, and then we'll get the rest of this done up. So we've got this finished area downstairs now, so that's the lower section completely finished. All we need to do now is make it spawnable for the the blaze to spawn, but this is how it is. Half a block and we should be able to bash any blaze and get their XP as well as their blaze rods. So let's just go up to the top. I've made a little way up there. So if you remember, that's where the spawn is underneath, and what we're going to do is we need to make, so 2 blocks out, this one here is where they're going to spawn. So first thing I'm going to do is essentially cover up 2 blocks out all the way around, so we know exactly where the area is we got to cover up. And I'm just using these because I've literally run out of blocks and cobblestone and that sort of thing. So I thought, well, we're not going to see this area. We just make it so that it's you know, spawn proof other than the areas we want them to spawn. So that's fine, and then we'll cover this on the way out. And again, what we're going to do is do this outside wall, and the way we're going to do this is try and do it as safe as possible, but again we will is there a block missing up there? There is. What we're going to try and do is sort of do it bit by bit, and I'll show you how to try and do it as safely as possible. So once we got this essentially is the ceiling, the area that they're going to spawn. So if I kind of show you here a couple, because I can still reach underneath, so we're going to literally cover all this in, and once we remove this area here, you'll see that we've got the drop down area underneath. So what I'm going to do is take some fire resist potion and then start knocking away these blocks. So this is essentially the only area they can spawn now is in this area, and as you can see, also already starting to spawn there, which is great for us. And what they do is when they can't see us, they just naturally fall down, which is fantastic. So again, I'm just going to cover in the whole of this centre bit because we don't actually need this showing at all. And yes, it does diminish the amount of spawnable spaces. This is not a spawner that is designed, and I'm going to need some more nether brick, designed to what happened to that? That just glitched out of my display. There we go. How weird. Yeah, this is not a maximum blaze spawner to try and see, you know, the maximum amount that we can get. This is purely a ghetto style spawner, which is going to enable us, and all I'm going to do is cover the one above it and then get rid of the 2 below, like that. And already you can see down the bottom there is blazes, so which is great for us. In fact, if we do this, we should be creating, thank you for that, yeah, so that should be good because we are creating areas or creating blocks that we can go and pick up in a minute. So let's just do that for a second, so you get the idea of what we're doing, and we'll come back and do the rest in a moment, and we'll work our way along and work our way along there. In fact, we can take those 2 out as well, and let's go down to the bottom and have a look. So as you can see, these are just here. We'll go and pick all these up, but they're not firing at us because they can't see us. And then it should be just a case, kill these guys, collect their XP. Maybe they can see us a little bit. Their AI do change, so but it certainly from back here, which is where we can hit them from, they can't see us. Yeah, I think they're doing their funny thing where they're kind of, they think they can see us and they're firing at us, but they're not really doing anything. There we go. So yeah, so you can see, nice, simple, effective XP spawner. We should be able to get lots and lots of XP from these guys, because I don't know if you know or not, but Blaze actually give out twice as many XP as other mobs. So it's, you know, although the spawn rate might not be really high, they do give out more XP. So and what I'm going to do, this area here is just going to change into really a sort of an enchanting area, really. We're going to put an enchanting table there, and that will enable us to in fact, we'll leave those 2 and work our way backwards from here. Yeah, it'll basically allow us to enchant, get loads of XP, go away you. Again, this is why I put the fire potion on, just to be sure. See, they're firing at me, but they can't see me. And again, so that covers that. So yeah, really simple system to set up. But what it means now is we've got an unlimited source of XP because we don't happen to have any grinders we haven't found any spawners on the surface yet. So this is just, you know, another way of really maximizing that, I guess. It's from that point of view. It'd be nice if we had one on the surface, but we haven't. So as far as I'm concerned, this is going to be dangerous. Go on. Hi guys. Go away. And then this one, last one. Or two. And as you can see, they're spawning quite well now, which is quite nice. Seal that one up. This isn't actually in the spawnable area, but we will seal it up anyway. We'll just go and get a couple more of these blocks from here. There we go. And we can finish sealing the rest of that up. And there we have our wonderful XP grinder, and we've got a way to get up there should we ever want to go and inspect that. So I'm going to get a bit of XP. In fact, I think what we ought to do is finish on a high. We've got 33 levels. Let's go and do a quick enchant, and then I can bring everything else down here. Well, by the way, I kind of this tunnel now connects through to here. It came out a little to the side of where I thought it was, so if you remember, this is where we took the measurements. But yeah, we're actually a little bit out on that, but it wasn't a bad guess in the first place. And I've also literally come through here because this is now the shortest route. And as you'll see, where we come out, and we'll make this into a proper tunnel. At the moment, it's just a quick way through, and there's our area. And again, we'll make this much safer as well. Well, we either get protection 4 on that book, or on the diamond pick, we get an efficiency 4. I gotta say, I'm going to take the efficiency because we're going through that quite a bit, even though it's got unbreaking 3, and I'd like to keep the fortune on it. So let's see what else we get. Oh, fortune 3, very nice too. So that's even better than that. Yeah, so I might keep that as my main pick for now. It can be repaired, but we've got a fortune 3 pick now. So anything, any ores or anything like that, we'll use that for only. And it's pretty quick too, so pretty good, a successful episode. I'm going to probably use my diamonds. Where are they? I've got 3 diamonds left, so I think I might take 2 of those, make myself another enchanting table, get some more bookshelves, and get that set up downstairs. We've got plenty of cows, so plenty for me to be getting on with in between episodes. You've seen that done before, so I won't show it again, but do join us next time. We are getting ready for 1.9. It's getting closer and closer. It's about a week away, which is fantastic, and I cannot wait. Hopefully you can't either. Join me on the next episode. My name's WildTrekker. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.